Hello and good morning. I'm Dania. Today's video focuses on providing you with some effective tips that can help you speak English confidently. So you will listen to a conversation between two people. One of them is having some struggles with the idea of speaking confidently. She wants to speak in English, but she doesn't feel confident. She feels so scared. She struggles with the fear of making mistakes, not knowing the right words, basically going through a lot of struggles that prevent her from speaking confidently. So I really hope this conversation helps you to speak English confidently as well. So I really hope you find today's video useful. If you have other topics that you want me to focus on, please let me know in the comments below. So yeah, in the end, I would really appreciate your likes, comments. I would really love to read your comments, and subscribe if you haven't, so you won't miss any of the upcoming videos. So in this case, let's start with this conversation.
Hey, Ethan. I've been practicing my English, but I still feel nervous when I actually have to speak. How do I get over that fear and become more confident?
Hey May, that's totally normal. A lot of people feel the same way about speaking in a new language, but there are definitely ways to build confidence, and I'd be happy to share some tips.
Yes, please. I'd love to learn some strategies. I think confidence would make a big difference for me.
Let's start with a new word, confidence. Do you know what confidence means?
Confidence is, feeling sure about yourself, right?
Yes, exactly. Confidence means feeling secure in your abilities. When you feel confident, you're less worried about making mistakes.
Okay, that makes sense. But sometimes I just don't feel very sure of myself.
That's understandable. Another helpful word here is self-esteem, which means how you feel about yourself and your abilities. Higher self-esteem can help you feel more confident too.
Oh, I see. So if I work on my self-esteem, that can help with my confidence. Is there a specific way to start feeling more confident when speaking English?
Definitely. One of the best ways to build confidence is through practice. The more you practice, the more natural it feels to speak English.
I've heard that before, but sometimes I feel discouraged when I make mistakes. It makes me want to stop.
That's where your mindset comes in. Mindset means the way you think about something. If you see mistakes as part of learning instead of a failure, it becomes easier to keep going.
So, I should think of mistakes as learning, not as something bad.
Exactly. Mistakes are normal and even helpful because they show you where you can improve.
Okay, I'll try to change my mindset about mistakes. Do you have any other tips?
Of course. One good strategy is to start small. Try speaking in English with a friend or even just by yourself first. Small steps can make it easier to feel confident.
That's a good idea. So instead of jumping into a big group conversation, I could start by speaking to one person.
Yes, practicing in low-pressure situations can help you feel more comfortable, which builds confidence over time.
I like that idea. I've also heard people talk about something called positive self-talk. What does that mean?
Positive self-talk is when you tell yourself encouraging things. For example, instead of saying, "I can't do this," you say, "I'm getting better every day."
Oh, I see. So instead of being hard on myself, I should focus on the progress I'm making.
Exactly. Positive self-talk helps you feel better about speaking, and over time, it can make you feel more confident.
I like that. Are there other ways I can practice on my own?
Yes. One fun way is to practice in front of a mirror. Have you ever tried that?
No, not really. How would that help?
When you talk to yourself in the mirror, you can see your facial expressions and body language. It's a great way to become more comfortable seeing yourself speak English.
Interesting. I guess it helps me get used to how I look when I'm speaking.
Exactly. And you're practicing without any pressure from other people, which can help you feel more relaxed.
What if I want to hear how I sound? Sometimes I feel like I don't know if I'm saying things right.
That's a good question. You can try recording yourself. Just record a short sentence or two and listen back to see how you sound.
That sounds a bit scary.
It can feel strange at first, but it's very helpful. When you listen to yourself, you can hear areas to improve, and you get used to the sound of your own voice in English.
I'll give it a try. It might help me feel more comfortable speaking out loud. Sometimes I feel stuck because I don't know the right words to say. How can I improve that?
Great question. Expanding your vocabulary is key. Try learning a few new words each week and practice using them in sentences.
That sounds good. Should I focus on full sentences instead of single words?
Yes, try to learn words and phrases rather than by themselves. That way, you know how to use them naturally.
Okay, so I could learn phrases like I'd like to or could you help me with and practice saying them?
Exactly. Knowing phrases helps you feel prepared in different situations, which builds your speaking confidence.
What if I feel like I'm not improving? Sometimes it's hard to see progress.
That's a common feeling, but it's important to celebrate small wins. Even if you just have a simple conversation in English, congratulate yourself.
Oh, so I should appreciate each little success instead of just waiting for big achievements?
Yes, each small success shows you're improving, and acknowledging those wins boosts your confidence. Wow, we covered a lot. Building confidence takes time, but with these strategies, like positive self-talk, practicing in the mirror, and celebrating small wins, you're definitely on the right path.
Thank you, Ethan. I feel a lot more motivated to keep going now.
That's great to hear, May. Remember, confidence is a journey, but you're already making progress by learning and practicing.